Hello, I'm here on behalf of Millie Peas today to show you how easy it is to make a simple sack. And this pattern is by Terry Atkinson. And you know, we all know what a wonderful designer she is. She's very explicit with everything she does. So this little simple sack goes together very easily. We're going to start out by what we always do is we start out by making our straps. And what we do is we're going to take the long piece of fabric. We're going to press first of all to the middle, then we're going to press our edges in, then we press like this. Then by doing that, we are going to end up doing our stitching on both sides. We're going to top stitch. Then this is cut to a specific size. We're also doing it with a narrow one. We are going to do the same folding technique, the same top stitch technique, and then we're going to cut those into specific sizes as well. When we're done with that, we have another long strip that we are going to be only folding to the middle and pressing. So halfway like you would a binding, only this is going to be a facing. And that's the part that is right here on the bag. This is the facing of the bag, the top part. So we'll be doing that. When we have that done, we're going to start with doing our pocket. And so we're going to cut the pocket to the specific size the pattern says. Then we're going to stitch across the top, leaving an opening where we can end up turning this pocket. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to sew the sides. We're going to turn the pocket out. And when we turn we're going to press the pocket down about 1 inch. Then at this point, we're ready to turn the pocket out. When we turn it out, it's going to look like this. And we're going to top stitch where we have turned it. So it's going to be just like this. Then the next thing we're going to do is we are going to get our bag, and on the wrong side of the bag we're going to place one of the handles and one of the little tabs. And it tells us exactly how to do that. It tells us how to mark the center, mark so far over on each edge, and then mark so far over to put our handles. Once that is done, the next thing we're going to do is we are going to stitch our facing on, making sure that our handles are at least 1 inch out from the edge here. Okay, so when that's done, it's going to be sewn on, it's going to be flipped, it's going to be top stitched. And then we're going to take the handles that were on the edge and we're going to stitch around them like this and back again. That's going to secure that. Now the next thing we're going to do, we're going to take this and we're going to fold it down like this. So we're going to enclose all that stitching that we've just done. We fold it down and now we're going to top stitch again. So it's going to look like this one. It's top stitched here, it's top stitched here. Now at this point, we're going to be putting our pieces together. So, we'll be putting our pocket on, I'm sorry. We will measure down at this point and position our pocket where it needs to be. And then we're going to stitch the pocket around so that we have it like this. Then we're going to take and we're going to, excuse me, we're going to sew the bottom of the bag. And so you're just going to put the bag so the top meets like this. And we're going to sew across the bottom. Then we're going to press that bottom seam toward the pocket. Then we're going to top stitch on that, which is what I've done here. Now at this point, we're ready to put our bag together. So now what we're going to do is we are going to fold the bag together and we are going to stitch down our sides. After we do that, we'll turn the bag out. So it's going to be like this bag right here. So we're going to end up making our bag bottom. by folding this in. And how we're going to do that is we have marked lines on here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take and we're going to fold on these lines right here. We're going to take the other line and we're going to fold on this line right here. We're going to stitch down here, and by doing that, that gives us that pleated side that we have. So we've got our fold, we've got our stitching. At this time you can finish the edges. One of my bags I did, I serged it. The other bag I did not. So if you only have a straight stitch machine, it will not make any difference, because I've used the one that I didn't serge and it's been fine. Now some people have lined their bags even, so that's another option you can have as well. So by doing the folding the way we did and the stitching, this is how you end up getting this bag where it comes up on the edges like this. And this is all lined up perfectly. Looks very nice. Then you can take, and this is where the grocery tab, that's what I call it, comes in. So you're going to stitch a tab here, you're going to turn it, stitch it here, stitch it right here. That gives you these little tabs. You do it on both sides. So when you're in the end of your grocery line, you can hook this on where they have the plastic bags, and now you can fill your own bag versus having all the plastic bags in your house. So this is a great option for you if you don't want to have all that plastic. Now, a lot of people have wondered how they are able to fold these bags inside the pocket, and I'm going to show you how to do that. First of all, you want to have your pocket down. You have your bag so it's flat right here on the bag bottom. You make it flat. You're going to turn this over, and you're going to turn it over as far as where the pocket is that you can see right here. I've turned it to the pocket. Then I take the bag bottom and I turn that to where the pocket is. Now I can take the sides, fold them in, take this side, fold it in like that. Now I'm going to reach inside the pocket and I'm going to turn this right side out. And it's a little bit bulky, but it isn't bad. This way, if you want to drop this in your purse or wherever you want to put it, it's not going to take up very much room, so you don't have to have this hanging on your arm when you walk inside the grocery store. You can have this right inside your purse. And then when you get to the counter, very neat, right inside of the little pocket. So when you get to the counter, you can pull it out and you have your bag. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.